All right, everything is all uploaded to all the sites. All right. Smooth start. Audio's working, music's working. Yeah. All right. So yesterday, the internet went out because the weather was crazy. The weather's less crazy today, so I'm hoping that we can have a stream today. Oh, wait. Let me check out Daily Dose of Internet first. Alright. Is this?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. So how does something like this even happen?
What's wrong? Oh my
Oh, wait.
gosh.
A water pipe suddenly exploded from underneath his road.
Oh shit. Oh wow. That's scary.
These two fish neighbors got mad at each other.
不要打架了！我说不要打架！
Something tells me that he's been doing this job for a while.
Wow! That's like a whole rhythm I could dance to.
This guy found this really weird sea creature at the beach, and I have no idea what it is.
Whoa. What is that?
This fire breather accidentally turned on the automatic fire sprinkler system.
Ah! Oh wow, it was aimed right at her too. That's a really good fire system. Anti-fire system. Oh my god. Touching a spot she just cleaned. Oops.
Skill. So my supplements.
Ew.
No! How? Come on! Nah.
Whoa. Maybe not do that. Maybe not do that.
This guy was kind enough to try and fix his flag.
Even the guy was like, what? Wait, what? That was crazy. Because I
She
really
got out to save this
only
kid
saw
from
the
the
tail end
middle
of it
the
at
road.
first. Oh my god, puppy!
This guy wanted to offer some cake to people working out at the gym.
Oh,
This giant dust cloud was seen rolling through India.
that's scary.
This fish hid inside this jellyfish when the diver got too close.
That's support. That's support. That's allyship. That's allyship. Oh my god.
Hit it.
This raccoon family was curious as to what this person was doing. He started going into random classrooms playing the sound. They found the biggest parking lot puddle they've ever seen.
That's really funny. The last one was really funny. I don't want to go back to the guys.
Found the biggest.
Not this one. This is scary.
He started going into random classrooms playing the sound. They found the biggest parking lot puddle they've ever seen.
Mm-mm.
So, I guess this guy is a professional bagel tosser.
Wow. What kind of bagels are
They
they?
actually take a picture of them, but they were shocked because it actually turned out really well.
Wait, I gotta see this. Yeah.
So, why does this bird sound like it's practicing for the opera? I found an artist that can create some incredible sand art.
Okay, that's really cool. Very calculating. Oh my god, be for real. That is crazy. Oh my god. Hold on. No, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. We can't just like... No. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. This is amazing. This is great. This is not cool. This is not amazing. This is not great. That's a bad, bad dog.
I guess it doesn't matter how long your legs are, as long as they move faster than everyone else. This building doesn't have any elevators, and this guy doesn't want to move, so he just kind of installed his own system.
Okay, that's scary. What if it breaks? Because no one's liable if it breaks.
This kite surfer, who also happens to be an Olympic athlete, saved this woman who was struggling to keep their head above the water. So I guess food delivery people are starting to use kayaks to avoid the bad traffic on the streets.
Uber Eats, oh my god.
You've got to leave it alone. Stop messing with it.
The cat looks
This garbage man
evil.
accidentally threw out their entire trash can.
Not him taking the entire. He just looks
The
back.
frame rate of this camera perfectly matched the rotation of this helicopter blade to make it look like it's floating. These people found an egg with no yolk in it.
Oh my god. Why were they recording? Did they know that there's not going to be an egg? Or like a yolk?
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Like, were they recording? Because they knew. I don't know. Alright, any other vids? You know what song I got stuck in my head? Stupid Cat's Eye song. Howdy. Like a nah, nah, nah. I can't stop thinking about that song.
I don't see the problem. Ultron's great, and understanding his kid is key.
Okay, so this video I found in my suggested. I put in my watch later videos. Oh.
There are things you can and should do to unlock his full potential, from gameplay habits to in-game settings that are worth tweaking. But before all that, here's what we need to know. Ultron isn't a burst healer, he's a preventative sustained healer, similar to Mantis. His healing is lower, but it's steady, and his healing has no cooldown, and that consistency adds real value over time if your team plays smart. And he can also burst heal a little bit, and we'll get into that. And I like to think of it like this. Ultron is like a jacket on a cold day. It doesn't stop the cold entirely, but it protects you just enough to stay safe. Now, the other healers, say a big cold front comes in, they're like heated blankets. They're powerful, they're the most useful after you're already freezing. So with that in mind, let's look at how Ultron's kit actually works.
I think I agree with that statement. That's fair. That's actually a fair statement about Ultron.
Ultron's primary fire is Encephalo Ray. It has two parts. I love this attack. It's a steady beam and a burst pulse at the end. The beam fires 6 rounds in just half a second, each hitting for
That steady
12
beam's
damage,
nice.
So it totals 72 damage. Then immediately right after that, a little cylindrical spell field triggers, hitting for another 75 damage. This means a single full activation deals 147 damage.
47, yeah, that seems right.
Shots, that's 294. No crits required. It's a tracking attack, so as long as you stay on the target, the damage is guaranteed. You don't have to aim for the head, you just track your enemy, keep your crosshair on him. You can either tap fire this, when you do that, he does the full attack, or you just hold down the button to fire him over and over.
So I can kill most I can kill all supports within two blasts, basically, if I hit them fully.
Sequence. The full cycle takes 1.58 seconds, which sounds
maybe
slow,
not even fully, because
but
it takes out more than half.
Especially against swishier heroes, you realize
Right there?
how
Oh my god.
it really is. It's good. Excellent chip damage, and it's a great finisher. It's worth noting the attack can't be canceled. I mean, I've seen some things about this, but even with the fastest cancel tips, by either using your drone or using a melee, it ends up being slower. So just commit and track. It can't be canceled. Now, about the range. Damage falloff starts at 20 meters and drops to 75% by 30 meters, so 147 within range, and it drops to 110 at max range, and well beyond that. This is still incredibly solid for something that just tracks, that doesn't eat headshots. Across map, 110 damage is a good thing. He remains dangerous even though he's far away. And in general, this attack...
Okay, there is a damage reduction for based off of range. I was wondering that, actually.
Makes him an exceptional summons destroyer. So Namor's squid, penny nest, anything that comes up from the enemy, you have the aerial view, you have movement. He's great for getting those things gone. And one thing I've never done for any hero so far is I actually turned on the reticle animation for Ultron. This is something you can do as well. You can use the default reticle, or like me, I have a simple cross dot, and I put the reticle code down in the description if you want mine, but why it's worth it is when you turn on this animation, it starts large, and then it shrinks. It goes to a pinpoint, and that shrink timing is synced up perfectly with Ultron's beam. So when that circle closes that pinpoint, that's when the big burst hits. Even better, even if you use the default crosshair, that inner circle accurately represents his attack hit field. So as long as your inner circle's touching the target, you're landing damage. Like there's no weird offset aiming needed with Ultron. That's why I like it. And as you press the button and do your attacks with that circle shrinking, that's your tracking window. You hold on a target, it tightens up, you know when that pinpoint's going to happen, and you can try to land the full value. It feels great, it's easy to read, and it fits his playstyle perfectly. This attack's so good, because he's a hybrid DPS that's a strategist. He's got good, reliable damage. And also, it's worth noting, he's great in enemy flyers. When you start having these in-air anime battles with Human Torch and Storm and Iron Man and other Ultrons, if it flies, Ultron is a problem for him. So you're going to be using this attack all the time. Ultron's healing drone is Imperative Patch, and it's already one of the most underrated support tools in the game. It's your E ability, top right bumper if you're on controller. When you use it, you pick an ally within 25 meters, the drone attaches to them and follows them around, constantly heals everyone nearby. The ally you attach it to is granted 45 healing a second, and everyone else close that's in an 8-meter radius, including you, gets 30 healing a second. The drone can be destroyed, you're still free to move around, be in flight. But note, this is Ultron's main source to heal himself. As long as you're near the drone, you're getting the 30 healing a second. And that 30 healing a second, for context, it's the same as Rocket's self-heal, Jeff's bubble, Luna Snow's passive healing, except the Ultron drone is always active. There's no cooldown, no timer, just constant healing. You have other healing tools too, but this is your primary form of sustain. It's not burst healing, it is long-term value. If your team plays around it, it adds up fast. Every non-Ultron player know there is a drone somewhere near you. Someone on your team has it. There's a world where you find it, go get some healing if they're close. And I've seen a lot of matches ending with Ultron having the most healing or close to it, and this is why. And again, he does have a form of burst healing, which we'll cover later, but we're just focusing on the drone now. An important thing is the line of sight. The drone stays active as long as it can see you, and if that line of sight breaks, you have a 5-second grace period. You need to reestablish line of sight with the drone. If you don't do that, it shuts off. And that's why I recommend turning on another setting, the healing reticle feedback. Because when this reticle is pulsing, that means the drone is actively healing. And if the pulsing stops, it means one of 4 things happened. 1, everyone's healed up. 2, your ally was downed and the drone is gone. 3, you lost line of sight for too long. Or 4, you went too far away.
It's really okay, line of sight, okay.
Once you reach 30 meters, that little 5-second window starts. If you don't get back close, it goes away. But any of these cases, it doesn't matter. If that healing pulse stops, you need to fix it, because keeping this drone up 100% of the time is the most important thing you can do on Ultron. Always have that reticle pulsing. If it's not, you need to fix it, find out why. If everyone's healed, move it to someone who needs it. The drone's healing area is this 8-meter sphere, little invisible bubble. Since it is a sphere, this means it loses a ton of value if you place it on a flying ally, because the healing radius is going to float in the air. As you can see, because it's a bubble, anyone on the ground needs to be right under them for even a chance to try to get some healing. So unless you're specifically spot healing a flyer, the drone needs to be on someone grounded for maximum value. We'll talk about spot healing later. So where should you place it? The answer is super simple: wherever it's needed. A lot of the time, that's the front line initially, especially if you're running 2 tanks. They draw aggro, they take a ton of chip, the drone puts in work, you build up ult fast. But that's not always the best choice. It really depends on what your other strategists on your team are doing. If you have a Luna that's just healing the front line constantly and steadily, let her do that. And then you can stick the drone on her and play nearby. Or you can focus on the other couple DPS on the team, spot healing them. But when you place it on your other support, in this case Luna, it's keeping both of you alive, especially against dive. Ultron is incredible versus dive, and he himself, already just built in, he's in the air. So he has just built-in anti-dive. Also, he has great damage output, but the drone gives even more protection. It's great for keeping you and the other supports up, especially when your other strategist is focusing on the front line. And again, if you see a DPS in trouble, get to them, drop the drone on them, get them back up, send them back out. If there's a big fight in mid, you drop the drone on the front line. It's flexible. The drone
I love playing Ultron for that reason.
Simple. And note here, the drone does work best on non-tanks, DPS, and strategists. You heal them up quickly. You don't need to babysit them. You just drop it on them for a little bit and then let them be on their way. Get the drone back to the front line or whoever needs it next. And depending on how much healing is needed, you can add more. We'll go into later, but your mindset should always be the same. Keep moving the drone to where it has the most impact. Remember, it's more preventative sustain. So it's good on the front line, it's good on the back line, but it also can and should be moved to allies in need. And that's really the rule. The drone is healing value. It should always be where it's needed the most. And with that, I do believe it's one of the best passive healing tools in the game. It doesn't react to damage, it prevents it. And in a game full of burst combos and dives and chip, that kind of constant healing is insanely valuable. Ultron's next support ability is Imperative Firewall. It's your right click, wire triangle on controller. It's instant cast, has a 10-second cooldown, and works around both you and the drone, which means you're covering 2 zones at once. That's a huge deal. When you activate it, an 8-meter sphere forms around Ultron, just like the 8-meter sphere that the drone makes. But this ability grants Ultron 75 bonus health, and allies get 55 bonus health. And at the same time, the same thing happens around the drone, giving 55 bonus health to the ally it's attached to, and 55 bonus health to anyone within their 8-meter radius. So 2 points, 1 on the drone, 1 on Ultron. Everyone within 8 meters from both those points gets 55 extra health. And this bonus health isn't permanent. It starts decaying after 3 seconds, draining at 40 health a second. It's a temporary shield. It's a buffer that helps your team survive burst damage and can outlast pressure. And because it triggers around both Ultron and the drone, the positioning is everything. You drop the drone on a tank or a diving DPS, you pop the firewall, you're now protecting both the front line and the back line at the same time. You're doing this ability in 2 areas. This is Ultron's only burst heal. If an ally is in trouble, you drop the drone on them and hit the firewall, because that's 45 healing a second from the drone, and then the 55 instant health from the firewall, 100 health instantly. And then of course that's followed by the sustained healing. This is especially strong for your squishier teammates. As I talked about earlier, it's great for DPS and strategist. Anything non-tank. I even had a moment where an enemy Spider-Man was trying to solo ult my Luna. As the ult was happening, I dropped the drone on her, I hit the firewall, and just like that, she had the health to survive and turn the fight. Spider-Man down. And whoever was near me got that extra overhealth too. 2 zones, 1 button. It's really, really good. Any non-tanks that need a burst heal, this is what you do to them. Give them the drone, pop the firewall, it gets them healthy in no time. And that's why it's great putting the drone on supports, because if they get dove, you already have the healing over time, the sustain. That enough breaks combo breakpoints. But then you have this added overhealth value. It is great. It's enough. It also comes in clutch when your team is getting pushed or when someone dives your backline. It doesn't stop damage, it buys time. It's padding, it's a buffer, just enough to survive the combos and get healed up. And with it being a 10-second cooldown, you can use it often. In fact, it lines up perfectly with Ultron's primary shots. If you were just to do the full rotation, shot after shot, once he goes into reload, he drops the fist pump animation, you pop the firewall. It goes right back into the cycle, and you can do that if you want, but every fight, you're trying to throw out this 55 hit point padding, because it adds up. Your team is pushing up, or their team is pushing in to the zone. You pop it. Because this combined with the healing drone, you're constantly negating poke, chip, dive damage. You're forcing enemies to fully commit if they want the kill. That's what's really going on. So don't sit on the ability. It's a core part of the Ultron kit with how he heals, with how he creates support. If you have teammates around you, it is never wasted. Because remember, it's in 2 zones. There's fights happening, never wasted when you use it. You can use it early to shift momentum or defensively to bail someone out. And remember, the more allies grouped near you and your drone, the more overall value you've created. Ultron's movement ability is Dynamic Flight. It's your shift, controller its B or circle, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a quick dash that launches you into a high-speed flight mode. When you use it, Ultron dashes 12 meters in the direction that you're moving, so if you're holding back, he dashes straight backwards. Left, right, and so on. This also grants Ultron 50 bonus
I've
health.
dashed right
After
to
the
enemies
dash,
in the
he enters
past.
an accelerated state for 8 seconds, giving him a 40% movement boost, meaning he moves at 8.4 meters a second. And while you're in dynamic flight, the ability does not go to cooldown. When it's over, it starts going to cooldown. And when it does, it's an 8-second cooldown. With dynamic flight, you can be a little bit more aggressive with your offense or defense. Offensively, you're strafing faster, you're laying down damage from the air. It also, again, has anti-dive built in. If Spider-Man tries to grab you, you just dash away. If he tries to ult you, you can dash away. Same for any ult that's coming on top of you. Maybe it's Moon Knight. Just dash away. And in all these cases, not only like are you making an ult miss or a Spider-Man miss, you're also getting 50 bonus health. If you're getting chased, you can dash away. If you're getting low health, you can dash away to get health. If the teammate needs help, you can dash to them and drop the drone on them, and that's something you will be doing. If they're outside of your drone distance, it's a quick 12-meter dash right to them to drop the drone. So it's great. You can reposition aggressively, chase down targets, dust enemies that are trying to collapse on you. It's reactive, it's mobile, gives you a lot of control on how you enter or exit fights. It's great versus dive, great versus pressure. I mean, he's already in the air. You're just moving even more out of the way. Importantly, this is combined with the firewall ability. You will use this. Say you need health bad, you're low. Say there's a lot of pressure, you dash and firewall. That's 125 health added to you instantly after you do it. Firewall dash, dash firewall, whichever way
That's been
you
handy.
prefer. Survivability is really good with Ultron.
Yeah.
And even better is the full loop. You do a dash in.
Survivability is very good with Ultron, I've noticed. It allows you to be basically a frontline tank if you need to be. Like, I like to position myself behind Magneto or freaking Doctor Strange with Ultron and just heal people from that range. It's kind of nice.
To where your drone is. Say you get low, say the drone's on the support next to you, or if not, you find the closest teammate, you drop the drone on them, you dash into it and firewall. The dash on the firewall is that 125 isn't health, and then you go right into your drone with the healing over time. You could be super low and then be ready to rock in just seconds. And like we've talked about, this overhealth in general is a buffer. It's there so the healing over time can take over. And I think it's great. Definitely put this tool in your toolbox though. Sometimes the drone is right next to you or in front of you on the front line. If not, you place it on someone. If you ever take a lot of heat, dash and firewall into your healing drone. Team ups with the Iron Man, the Nano Ray. It pierces through all characters, it heals allies, and deals damage to enemies. The beam deals max damage 20 meters and in, decreasing to 75% damage at 30 meters. So the damage is 70 damage a second. The heal part of the beam heals for 85 health a second. That isn't the full story though, and what this attack is, like really is, are you ready? It's Jeff's Joyful Splash, but slightly weaker at first. Jeff's primary attack, that Joyful Splash,
Oh my gosh.
also deals 70 damage a second. But the healing coming from Jeff's primary is 130 health a second. So the best way to use this team up is adding in the drone. Usually frontline, whoever you give the drone to is getting 45 healing passively a second, 30 to everyone else. And with this team up beam, you're going to be giving your droned ally 130 healing a second.
I've
and
been
all
team
allies
up beamed
within the drone
to
are
death
50
by
healing.
Ultron.
And you're also dealing damage. That's how you mainly want to use it. Place the drone on someone and use the ray into them. Or you could just use it to negate chip damage. Nothing wrong with that. Ultron's ultimate is Rage of Ultron. Your Q on controller, click both sticks in. It costs 3,400 energy, and if you're landing shots, keeping your healing drone active, you build it up fast. You activate it, Ultron becomes unstoppable for 9 seconds, meaning you can't be stunned, can't be slowed, can't be CC'd. And also on activation, you're granted healing, 50 hit points a second the whole time. So Ultron summons drones that fire the rays, which either damage enemies or heal allies, depending on who they hit. The numbers get a little messy, so let's simplify it and break it down. The ultimate fires 5 volleys over 9 seconds, and each volley shoots beams. Now, each volley deals 200 damage and 625 healing. Across the full ultimate, it deals 1,000 damage and 3,125 healing. That's not including the passive healing from your drone. It's massive. Easily some of the best healing in the game. It also chunks down enemies while doing that. There's no wrong way to use it. You can go offensive or defensive, depending on what the enemy team is doing. Personally, I like to use it defensively, like as a support ult. If the enemy has a strong push, you can negate it instantly. Get everyone max health and can fight back. And one of my favorite things, it out-heals a ton of offensive ults as well. Storm's a perfect example. Not only do you keep your allies up through it, but you're gonna down Storm at the end, even with the Jeff NATO. It shuts down a lot of them. Magic ult, you just follow her, track her, keeping your allies alive and downing her. I love using it this way. So it's important to see what the enemy team has. A Storm, I save it for her. Moon Knight, I save it for him. Save it for a situation where I need my team to survive. It can be used during their Lona ult, their Cloak and Dagger ult, just to counter the healing that you're getting. I mean, you're keeping up your team just like they are. There's a ton of ways to use it. But with that said, it also works offensively. 2 volleys is 400 damage. That's enough
400?
down non-tanks.
Okay.
You can focus supports, problematic DPS. A lot of times you can down both supports with your ult offensively. You can also dash during the ult. That gives you that 50 health.
Oh yeah,
points
you can
overshoot.
dash.
So maybe you're taking pressure mid ult. You can do a quick dash, get that health boost, reposition. But also something you can do before you ult.
Dang, that Ultron's
Firewall
good.
And the dash together, giving you that 125 health bonus shield. Again, a buffer. So once the ult starts, massive healing kicks in.
Oh wow,
the
you can
buffer
counter
is
Storm's ult. Like,
start
okay,
of it,
for
and then
real.
the sustain
Okay.
takes over. which again is Ultron's entire kit.
I've
Buffer
never
and sustain.
tried, I
The
guess.
one
I always
last
just
tip,
run away.
You can't firewall during the ult, so get that out beforehand. It's extra health. You can also stay near your healing drone if it's up, because that's going to stack with the passive healing from your ult. In total, Rage of Ultron gives you extreme burst healing, consistent damage, a complete CC immunity. It can be a game changer in any fight. It's really good. I've seen a lot of opinions about Ultron. Some say he only works in triple healer comps, which are pretty common right now. Others don't see him as a part of a 2-healer comp. That's not true. He works great in 2-healer comps.
I do
And
better
he's
than
a
the other
third
healer a lot of
That's
time.
ideal because he brings a serious amount of damage to the table. Your core play loop is simple but active. You deal damage, check the drone. Ultron has strong burst, so he's great at softening enemies or finishing off low health targets, but you're constantly switching between supporting your team and pressuring the enemy. Deal damage, check drone, deal damage, check drone. The drone goes where it's needed, and you're going to move it based on where the fight is, where it's needed the most. When there's no immediate threat, it should sit with your grouped allies to soak up chip damage. Let's say a Psylocke retreats to the backline for healing, drop the drone on her, pop firewall, that's your burst heal, you get her back into the fight fast. You send the drone somewhere else, maybe help the front line, or find the next ally who needs support. You're basically triaging the battlefield constantly. If the enemy team has a strong dive composition, there needs to be an unspoken agreement between you and your fellow supports. Ultron's drone is going to focus on protecting you and the other healers, giving them the sustain that they need to cover the front line. With the drone, you can still spot heal DPS, or shift the drone to help tanks if pressure swings, but it's that shared understanding. My kit covers you, me, your kit covers them. And that kind of helps keep the team from falling apart under pressure. If you're not getting dove, then the drone to the front line or where it's needed. In team fights, anytime firewall is off cooldown, use it. It's free extra health. It's a buffer zone that spawns both where you are and where your drone is. It means if your drone is on the back line, you can dash to the front line and cast it. That way you can shield the tanks, then reposition. Or if you're already in the back line, you're shielding you and your supports.
I like how you
shielding
shut down
the
that
front line. It's a
Jeff.
back and forth rhythm all fight long. Ultron's survivability comes from the smart use of firewall and the dash. Together, they give you that 125 extra health bump. So use them together for burst survivability, or separately when you need just quick movement, or that, again, buffer. He's an incredibly fun hero to play. You're overseeing the battlefield, you're healing where it's needed, you're damaging where it matters, you adapt, you reposition, you read the flow of the fight. And Ultron's power really comes from your awareness. Not just of your enemies, but also your allies. Play smart, stay active, and you're going to make a massive impact. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about
This is a good
Ultron
video.
down below. And as always,
I like this video. This is a quality video. Alright, remove this from my playlist. This is the Marvel Rivals timeline, but I don't really... I'll watch the... We'll play this on breaks. But yeah, we're gonna play Guardians of the Galaxy. I wasn't able to really get into it because the weather just shut down the internet. So here we are. Game. I guess I have to be tabbed in. So I want to start a new game. I know I started a game yesterday, but I want to start a new game because the internet interrupted me and I was also like really fucking stoned, so I don't quite remember what I was. I just don't remember, okay? I just don't remember. Speaking of, stoned. Sorry, we're not on TikTok. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm gonna hide my camera for a moment. Bye. Alright, new game. We're gonna do this on hard mode. We don't got this, y'all. We don't got this. This is the entire lyrics to the song. Fire. Go, go. Sorry. We'll put it away. And then there's the magazine. Star-Lord. And it's our mother with the blown out hair. We love it.
Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma.
Far out.
Ma.
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Oh! Peter! We've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even...
I swear, she's a very patient parent because I would have been like,
13 whole
shouting,
years.
screaming, cussing,
Look at you.
all of it.
Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec. I promise.
Right.
We'll get out of bed. Oh my god, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. The frantic movement had me sent. Oh my god, we're doing it. The frantic movement has me sent. Ah, 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 ah! Honestly, it looks like he's doing like white boy dancing. Okay, that was intense for my fingers. Like, I had to stop.
I can't believe I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
Rotate? Look at the hand rotating. That's creepy. Okay, Square Enix. I see what you're trying to do there.
Might as well they'll
Oh
just
my
peel the
God.
stickers off and put them in the right spot.
Oh my god. Think of all the people who've done that.
Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know it's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere. Keep hitting those dingers, George, and you'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure. Need to build up my calluses.
What?
Bit rough. Gonna need to keep practicing.
I knew it was different. I knew it was gonna be different. Alright, back to the mess up one. So there's two that he plays.
Ah. It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started from one little mistake. 3 natural ones in a row last game. Some barn I turned out to be.
Can you open this? Nope. And then out of the dream. Was he really like a teenager when he was abducted? I always thought he was like a kid.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
Those abs, though.
Try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
Danny Valley. Like you want to look away, clearly you can't.
Oh, it ain't just a junkyard.
I'm seeing some screen tearing. Let's save real quick. I'd like to fix that because that is full screen event screen. Is this one of the games where you kind of need?
The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war
Yeah,
debris
it's
in the
gone.
known universe.
This game you need to have
Think of
VSync
all
on.
the tech we can find. Hey, it's only illegal if Nova Corps finds
A risky
us
gamble.
inside, which they won't.
Groot's right to be nervous, Rocket. Don't underestimate the Nova Corps.
Oh, come on. Am I the only one who ain't scared
Reread
of
this
the
last time.
galactic police?
They've got the numbers on us.
But they ain't got the brains.
That's Rocket's room.
Sure takes a genius to catch
Whose room is
my
this?
ship. My
No one's
ship?
room.
Who said that? Quill? No, I think I heard him.
There you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested.
I am Groot.
I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confidence.
What's the thing on Groot's shoulder? Spook him? Arrested before.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned. Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Details.
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Those tattoos are wild.
But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
What is it?
Dude, take 5. We gotta talk about that Gamora thing.
She is waiting for you in the cockpit.
I know. I just meant... Are you gonna be okay? You two are gonna be alone on the ship for a while.
Rest assured, Peter Quill. I will keep a watchful eye and thwart any attempt at treachery.
Or... you could try trusting her.
You are naive, Peter Quill. She is a mistress of deceit.
It feels kind of sexist for him to be like, damn, she's a liar. And all his nicknames.
Remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left, he leans over to me and he says, what do you need these for then?
I am Groot.
Yeah, like I'm turning the Milano into a dance.
Sorry, I just like...
All good, buddy? You know, I don't understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
I am Groot. What did the tree say?
No idea.
Is there really nothing in there? Nothing to do
Hey,
here?
Groot, did that escort job on Orga ever pan out? What do you mean you never called her back? Don't know if you noticed, but we're flarkin' broke. What? Wait, what kind of escort was that contract about?
Escort?
Yeah, maybe I'd rather be broke.
He thought he was escorting someone, like, literally, like, helping someone get somewhere, but he ended up being a real escort job. That's wild.
So, Drax,
A tree.
excited to meet our buyer after we catch the monster?
Of course. Lady Hellbender is a legendary warrior and a noble queen.
And she's rich.
That is not a prowess, simply a commercial fact.
His body turns
As
to...
long as she buys her monster, she doesn't need to be royalty.
You are jealous of her status.
No thanks. Being
His
a
body,
queen is
like,
being born with a
changes
target on your
to whoever's
back.
speaking.
Kinda like the one on yours.
Oh.
Kind of interesting.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna
I like
draw
his
that
beads on his
monster in
chin.
no time.
Investigate thumpers.
How's that even gonna work? The thumper goes beep, 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 and the monsters come running?
It goes more like, wah, wah, wah.
Holla, rocket!
Stop this ruckus at once!
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
That made me laugh
Sure
last time.
about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
My sources are very reliable. Those coordinates are 100% pointing towards a rare, elusive, priceless creature.
With no physical description to go by.
What do you think elusive means?
Don't matter what the monster looks like. As long as it's got ears, you could be sure my thumpers are gonna drive it right into our arms.
Okay. Did I check all the rooms?
Peter Quill, we must soon discuss the status of my official team membership badge.
Drax! Once again, there is no official badge.
Obviously, you would not have one, assassin. The small one indicated the procedure is a well-guarded secret.
Rocket, stop messing with him.
Where's room?
Wonder if Drax was allowed to decorate his cell in the kiln. Probably not.
This room.
Not
This bathroom.
so sure about tooth cleaning tablets. Manual brushing is where it's at.
All right. Oh, what's this? Space. Final frontier. I don't know that rest of the monologue.
This moment of quiet reminds me of the legendary siege of Seknarf 7.
Oh, not again.
It is said that Lady Hellbender held her breath through 10 moons while riding across the stars on the back of a great horned beast. And when she arrived,
she exhaled, and the wind blew away the Shatari.
Indeed, it did.
If he realized it didn't make no sense, he wouldn't be telling it.
Quarantine zone looks so weird. Like a cell.
Nice.
I know this song. I ran so far away. I can't play it because I'm on streaming mode. Hehehe.
Here, you see that? Yup, that's the cable coming out right there. Flarkin thinks.
In fact, there's no music playing. I realized.
When you plug them in.
Just Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
Gamora.
That's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really.
Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Is there anything else in this room? Whose seats are these?
Morgoth be with you.
Hey, Morgoth yourself.
All right.
Morgoth is a pull-up.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps security gear resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
If we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's
0451.
4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple.
4,
the code only works on
5,
this date for this ship.
1.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes.
There.
Somewhere in the Andromeda galaxy.
And we're in.
Incredible.
I never realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus,
Is a raccoon a rodent?
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the monster queen of Seknarf 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa! Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster as soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal? Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clips to the drop side. The ground's too unstable to land a ship, so you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Thumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Gamora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Hey, starboard! Wrong way!
You guys sure you don't need help?
Oh,
Yep.
if you
very
double
sure.
press a
Focus
direction,
on your own task.
you'll dash.
Yep. Being here definitely feels a little weird.
Yo,
Left
Quill,
alt
these
to toggle
coordinates
walking.
Are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out
Noted.
here trying to catch this thing? Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together?
Visor works.
Sure it works. I checked it right before we left.
Did you just put checked it in quotes?
What? No.
Take that, brittle stuff.
We don't know what it looks like. He is not a better shot than me. Show off.
Just making sure my guns work.
Go with argument. What is this omnipresent pink substance made of?
You mean the Ebrium-based nano-resin cluster foam?
Never trust something with that many dashes in its name.
Come on, Quill. We still got 3 more thumpers to place. Second one's this way.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew.
Did you just say pew pew?
What?
Okay, this is kind of fun
We're in
actually.
a highly somber environment here, Rocket. The last thing I do is make light of it.
I heard NovaCore once wanted to cover entire planets in NovaNet, just like this place.
I am Groot.
Hostile ones, I guess.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the world mind picking and choosing. Most of my favorite planets would probably become jails. Heads up! Dangerous and unstable. Yeah, we get it.
Did not mean to do that.
Smooth as always, Quill.
I am Groot.
I'm not
I thought I got
a
stuck.
person.
Oh my god, that was
I being
crazy.
sarcastic.
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, Assassin?
In this massive junkyard, filled with debris from both sides of the war, how do you expect me to answer that?
Dishonestly.
What is this? An antenna? Capable of near instantaneous deep space transmission.
After we sell the monster, I say we head to nowhere. Do some gambling.
I am Groot.
You can't bluff your way out of a plantain pot. But then, neither can Drax. Taking his share will be easy.
I am Groot.
Gamora?
A particle absorption array. A device that employs 4 varying panels to absorb various residual cosmic radiation types and convert them into power. Wow. Wow. Is this what that is too?
Peter Quill, the insubordination of the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
We talked about this on the Milano, Drax. Try harder.
I love how much detail it gives me. Like even though?
It is strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when the ships went kaboom. Or the nanoresin absorbed them. Could explain its propagation. Or the closed atmosphere accelerates decomp, and any body is just dust.
I know what
by now.
Kree are.
I will require a vigorous scrubbing when this mission is complete.
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Guess it is kind of poetic. Cheer up. Just because the war was horrible doesn't mean there wasn't good times along the way. Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Novacore frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here? You think it's to impress Gamora? Like...
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us.
Oh, I have noticed.
If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but also a rich new client. We need to impress Lady Hellbender with a monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
Which is why we should have gone after Fin Fang Foom.
We won't impress no one if we're dead. I told you, we ain't gonna get caught. There's only like 3 ships left in the entire Nova fleet.
I was not sure if I could make that.
Sure, but you know, they ain't half the space cops.
Oh my god.
Can hardly keep their own peace without worrying about some old graveyard.
Is it basically where we were when the weather disconnected my stream? Ah! Okay, I was scared. Oh my god, Groot. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm okay.
Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
Okay. I guess he'll go that way. I'll go this way.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The 3 of us hanging out, just like when we started this gig.
The
Before
controls
you
feel
know
very,
who joined us.
very Tomb Raider.
I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
I'm low-key scared. What if I fall?
Just imagine what kind of blasters the Chitauri had to use to wreck some of these frigates.
I am Groot.
I got scared.
Being insensitive. I'm curious and kind of jealous.
Whoa!
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, Groot, you think we can find pieces of the Tryon shard in here? You happy, Quill?
Yeah.
Found the
I like when you come over here.
but you didn't listen.
This voice line happens.
The mythical void. Death's black terminal. I would rather be there with you.
What? Drax, wrong kind
That
of
sounds
It
so
is not like
wrong.
You could have known, Rocket.
The
Both ways
void.
are going in the same
The
direction.
call of the void, is that what he's referencing? When one is like sort of being like at a high place or like looking into space, there's like this call of the void to just jump into it.
I know the monster is the first priority. I'm just saying, if you see anything good along the way, that's it. Walk of shame.
I am Groot.
Of course he could know. I told him.
Okay, that was scary. I just screamed, but I was muted. Pride and Fall. Menge Roll Falster. I write this a report so that the efforts and the courage of my people may echo through time. We had finally accomplished the unthinkable. After generations of war, we put aside our differences and united to achieve our dreams. I am dictating this message from the first interstellar Beldarian vessel, our pride, the star Boreas. Everything we suspected was true. There are people out there, countless other worlds, some of them far more advanced and some of them struggling as we did. We are welcomed with open arms by a group calling themselves the Nova Corps. To our horror, we learned the galaxy itself is currently at war. Beeldar is right at the path of aggressors. A violent race called the Chithori. Chithori? We requested aid from our new allies, but their rescue force will soon be intercepted by a much larger Chithari fleet. I don't know that name. That's from Avengers, huh? In our naivete, we do not have weapons aboard the Star Boris, but she is fast and she's built strong. We'll ram her capital ship. Maybe we can save our new friends. Know this, for a brief, incredible moment, Beeldar found peace. We accomplished everything we set out to do. I pray our sacrifice will make a difference in our final hour. Okay, dark.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done.
Can I make it? Okay.
Classic me.
Now, which way? Why's this highlighted? Questionable structural integrity. I'm glad I zoomed on that. Let's try to make it over.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Didn't scare you, did I?
No.
Aw. You were worried. That's cute.
Oh, Rocket.
Shut up, both of you.
No! Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
I went a different way.
All good, no worries.
Brittle material can be
Watch your
destroyed
step,
by.
guys. This junk
I've
isn't as
learned
stable
that
as it
already. I've shot some of this stuff. A lot of this stuff already. Kind of fun, actually. Alright, you can stop shooting, Quill. I just want to double check.
See if you can nearly get killed by another giant sheet of metal.
Don't have to wait for me if you're in such a rush, Rocket.
Yeah, I'm glad I went back for this. Components.
Put into those thumpers.
Alright, once we're down here, I'm assuming we're just down here. Wait, over there. Can I make it over there? Oh my god. Oh, this is from where I did fall. If I would have fell, I would have found an item. I love how clumsy he is. Like, when I just wait, hold on, let me do it again.
Woo.
Yeah, like that. Like, I barely did anything, he just like staggered. Whoop. Okay, these things are scary. This is treacherous. Oh. What the heck is this? Deep space mining ship. Oh, it's a ship. Oh, okay. Okay, I just didn't look. Okay, I see. Don't know what that is.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the? Rocket, did
Wait.
you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the flarkin' thing, it might as well be my stuff.
Well, I need a controller for this. I feel
Optimal
like
thumper
clumsy as hell.
placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways.
Alright, let's go. What was that? Adora shuttle seat. Spit ejector seat from the Nova Core. Okay. Like it. You had to escape the ship.
Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stain, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Dang, did he land on
Crapped out Nova Corps missile
that thing on
bay
his
just
back?
the other side.
That would be
Meet you there.
treacherous.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
Rocky's just watching.
It is good to be doing physical labor again.
Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot. Hey, Gamora, make sure the Milano don't get stuck in any of his resins.
If she did, I would wrench the ship free.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
what's this?
I've flown worse ships through worse situations.
Now this brings back memories.
A watch? A smartwatch?
You fall into another hole, Quill?
I'm, assessing stuff.
If all else fails, shoot something.
How's Team Rocket doing down there?
We're fine. Waiting for Quill to show up.
Our team was tasked with keeping Peter Quill safe.
Guardian collectible.
Close to falling
A
holes
Ravager
instead of
comm
nests.
bracelet. Someone might have found
Fragile
something
Terran
interesting to
frame
say back on
cannot
the.
handle the impact.
Okay. Wait. Oh wait. Gorilla stuff.
Well, was that you?
I shot something, like you said. I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails.
Well, that's gonna make me slide.
Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Don't die.
Aw, hey, little guy.
Ah! it's it's the scream. Oh my god, that was funny. Use an aim. Okay. Okay, I'm trying.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without...
Oh my god, there's more.
Busy! Popped another one!
There's another one.
Crap! That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing.
C for a melee attack.
Not falling
I
for
can
this
punch.
again.
I am not going near them.
Pop, pop!
Oh my god.
It's his fault for falling.
Are they gonna stop?
Hey, if Quill dies, can we all get a bigger cut?
I heard that! Bye-bye, little guy!
Okay, I was not sure.
He'll be fine.
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny!
Okay, is there anything else in this room? That was... They came down this way. And then... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. I came down this way.
Catch this monster, we really should spend half a cycle loading up the Milano with tech.
The longer we stay here, the higher the chances of
I think we gotta go up to here.
Yeah. It's just such a waste.
Basic components. I found one. I've got 300 in basic components. Upgrades available, but I'm assuming I can't upgrade here.
How much of the war did you see, Rocket?
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face. Yeah, she did smell like flowers.
If we set up all these thumpers and no monster shows, we'll just need to salvage what scrap we can and haul it back with us.
Stop with the suspenseful music, because that was unnecessarily scary.
Just trust
Wait, I've
me
got to
on
go
this.
I gotta
It'll all be worth
move
it in
slow
the
with
end.
this. Oh my god.
Mother of Scott!
Are you kidding me?
Okay,
That was too
it just
close.
broke. Oh my god.
Okay, Groot? Well,
It's like
Fine.
the developers being like, you cannot go back.
there's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nicely. He does it for me all the time.
Guardian. Hold. What? What? Hold what? What button is that? Hold the up arrow? Open the Guardians mode. What button is that? That don't make sense to me. Hold on. Oh, it's shift. Please. Why don't they just say shift? Oh my god, that's wild. That's wild.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool viney thing. It's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
Gross! More ship eaters. Ah, they're everywhere. Ugh, I can't stand these things chewing up all this
Whoa!
salvage. Boom! Right under your nose, Quill.
Now where? Oh.
So, Drax, how come you're so in love with this Hellbender lady?
I do not love Lady Hellbender.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there? You let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until we're done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here. Even if it means...
No
leaving
corps
us
are
behind.
cops.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No! No! Flark and Skaggy! Attack and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship.
Get rocket a
Ship
battery.
things, gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah.
A dead battery.
Maybe
These
you're
are
gonna
dead
want
batteries.
extra visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish
Oh,
scraping
yeah.
drive wires.
Now, what's this?
Found something with a charge. Kinda
A
looks
charged
like
battery, cool.
Spacey car battery.
A spacey
Okay,
carbate.
This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is
You're already holding it.
minuscule. At best. You'll be fine. What are you waiting for, Quill? Grab it.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So, watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Larkin monster thing! Everyone get ready!
Okay.
Just grab the battery and give it a yank.
Open Guardians
Rocket,
Moon.
help me scramble some critters!
No, Scott! If I don't rewire this fast...
Ask Groot to entangle enemies. Groot, the last Flora Colossus. Groot is a vigorous defender, able to withstand high amounts of damage. He focuses on crowd control. His basic ability, Entangle, immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short amount of time. Got it. Is that good? What else? What else do we need?
Just keep these things away from me!
Careful, Rocket! Some of these things are bigger than you!
Good! Use that fear! Kill them all!
Ah.
Just keep swinging those branches! Duck!
Is it on cooldown?
How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
I prefer Drax's in my method!
One last freaky eye thing! They're really coming out of the woodwork! Oh, crap!
Thanks for the heads up, bud.
Whoa, okay, no.
If I don't fix this thing, they'll keep coming.
Lights out, eyeballs!
missile, Groot! Is the rodent procuring further armaments?
He's on cooldown. Oh my god, oh my god. Groot feels bad for harming these things. Oh my god. Ooh, they turn into green ones once they're destroyed.
How long does it take to shoot stuff?
I prefer Drax's and my method.
Come on, you hunk of junk.
Take your time, not like we're busy.
Dang, that last one was hard to kill.
Done. We're all plugged in.
Okay, Groot, thanks for
Just in time.
trying.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, we deliver this monster to Lady Hellbender, we'll get bigger payouts and jobs that don't suck.
A ship for each one of us!
I mean, a team only needs one ship.
Perhaps a more spacious ship.
What? No, I love my baby.
We can modify her. I'd kill for a Gunner's Rotunda.
We'll think
A
about
what?
it.
Groot wants a plant.
Groot, man, we will get you 2 plants.
Whoa, look at that.
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a pre-century, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size. Plus half a dozen mega-century prototypes.
Impressive, but I can fly circles around something that big. Give me a fast and sexy M-class scout over those things any day.
I do appreciate that sweet Ravager pirate tech. She's made for hit and runs. And boy, can she run.
She can hit too.
There's always room for more firepower, Quill. That century probably took on whole fleets. This old Kree tech gets me wondering, where would I be now?
I can't stop.
Blue butt-scuts managed
Doesn't look like it's just staring at us. What?
Yeah.
Oh, almost died!
Climbing over bits of me right now. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
Wait, there's something on your eye.
That would have been a killing blow.
Ha! Not even close.
That's wild. We can step onto it. Whoa!
The resin will hold. You ain't that heavy.
I should have had Groot do it.
Need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
No!
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I did that just for...
We're inside a
Oh my god, there's so many.
And I got robot
Stop
parts
it.
inside my head. Rocket score.
Oh my god, oh my god.
What do you think I should do with the units I'm about to win? I mean, when he
That's mine.
gets money and then gives it to me, since I'm winning.
I can't stop moving.
And Rocket scores again.
Well, I know what I would do with the money. I would save it up for our next stop on contracting.
Ha! Another one in the bank. After I
10?
beat Will,
Or after I beat you.
when I get the upper hand and win by
Whoa,
a
look at this.
landslide, I'm getting my
Oh my god.
hands on some rotating hyper-
Oh my god, don't die, don't die.
Ooh, no one knows what those are.
Alright, we're at 14. Okay, you can stop shooting now. Bro.
How's that bet going over there?
I am crushing this.
Just you wait. I'll be catching up in no time.
Oh!
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hyperspace.
I'm definitely winning now. Right, this Rocket Raccoon has nothing on me. Wait.
I'm having the time of my life. Quill.
Oh, bro.
The nest if you're having fun. Speaks for itself.
Oh.
Don't congratulate him. And just so we're clear, green team is officially ineligible for the bet.
Why?
Well, for one, you need a gun.
No need for a
What's this for?
projectile weapon.
Wait, where did you just find one from? Hold on. Oh.
Rocket! Didn't you say you were at least twice as good a shot as me?
When did I say that?
Some while ago. I don't know. You're not delivering on it, man.
Just hold on to your stupid deck. I'll show you.
Did I get everyone? Get all? Oh no. Ooh, I saved myself there. Did I get all of them?
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating.
All right, Thumper goes
I'm still
there.
looking around. All right, let's put it. Yo, stop.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
All right, we gotta fight again. Oh my God.
I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah, tell.
Gotta love that kill radius.
Whoa, what does that do? Rocket is a weapons expert who attacks from a distance. He focuses on damaging multiple targets at a time. His basic ability, Cluster Flark Bomb, deals moderate damage to anything in the impact area. Got it. Okay, cool. I like Rocket.
Oh yeah, it is like that time.
Buy some time, bro.
Feel free to kill some yourselves.
How are there this many of them?
Perhaps they serve as nourishment for the monster that we seek.
Yo!
Rocket! Nuke 'em!
Oh my gosh. This thing's actually. Ew.
It's like pumping a sick!
Oh yeah! I'm
Darn it! I thought we were safe.
Oh, what's that?
Come on! Now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
Don't talk at it. Shoot it!
Very helpful, thanks!
Yo, why am I trying to punch it? I don't know. Oh, gross.
Groot, you're up!
Next time, you're on your own. Ha! Murderized you.
Oh, it's dead. There's another one. Okay.
Not a chance.
Everything's on cooldown.
Quill, watch it.
I might die.
Oh yeah, it is like that time.
Woo! Shoot! At least they make a good splat!
That's the spirit. I'm loving this.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna murderize the lot of you.
Just watch where you're shooting!
Okay. I mean, is this how we get health? Yeah.
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick.
Yo, I was missing.
What is
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on! You can't just give yourself.
Yo,
points
are you
like
serious? How do you get points? You received an ability point. Use.
We'll meet you at the mining ship.
I'm assuming tab to access the Guardians menu and unlock your first ability. First ability. Star-Lord. Hold. Then one ability point for vantage point. So Star-Lord initiates a prolonged burn of his jet pools, rising to a tactically advantageous position to give orders or attack enemy. Got it.
Of course there ain't any plants here. It's
Hold on. There's something about like settings I need to change for display. Graphics? It might be the motion blur I gotta get rid of. Jenner, I think I want to change everything. I don't see the difference here. Oh, I see.
the junkyard.
Oh, I mean,
Plant
yeah, that
grow
feels so
where
much
they
better.
got food. This
Like-
place is nothing but scrap and nanoresin. And no, they couldn't live off the goo.
Yeah, this feels so much better. I think when I'm streaming, it can't be on super high. Alright, so we just came from over here. Wait, is it? Did I walk by an item? Oh no, that's the stupid thingy
All I
thing.
gotta do to get a last name like Drax?
Kentathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those.
I thought I could go up that way.
Fuck it, the Ruthless. Because I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth.
Wait, can I switch the settings? Mouse and keyboard. Can I switch the dash? Would be here. Dash. It's F? Really F? I thought I was dashing when I move. I think I am. I think it's both. Double press direction. That's what I want to get out. There you go. Because I can like accidentally die. I'd rather put on like F or something. What's shift? Can I put on shift? Mouse and keyboard. Dash. Oh, I see. Conflicting with. Got it. Got it. Okay, so this is just stay shift and this stay F. So much more control though. I'm not almost dying constantly.
This place really makes you wonder.
About what?
What Novacore hoped to do by sweeping all this up and forgetting about
Wait,
it.
what's this?
Maybe they just wanted to move on. Leave the past behind.
The past cannot be left.
The Chitari pod.
Follows our
Got
aims.
it.
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a Chitari shipwreck's ever gonna be. That's cause you keep calling it gooey stuff. It's nano resin.
Oh, this is not the way. This is not the way.
This is a straight line. Don't be paranoid.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. A rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
That's right. I've always got your back, bud. Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your... Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this. Rocket? Oh, fuck. Guys, jump! No! Ah!
Bye, Rocket. Don't he got a jetpack on him?
Groot! 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 Buddy, you're okay! Fine. You fucking
Aw.
piece of moldy driftwood! You could have died saving me!
Oh.
I love you too, you selfless son of a truck. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
Rocket tries to be tough, but he's really
That's
a
it? You're
crybaby.
not going after him?
Emotional.
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay? Groot's signal just went dark.
Flark. His radio must have broke when he fell.
What happened to your timber companion?
He ain't Timber. He's alive.
Rocket knocked an old shipwreck off balance and we lost Groot.
What? Is he hurt?
I didn't do nothing. It fell on its own. And Groot's fine. Team Rocket out. Why'd you have to go and tell Green Team the accident's my fault? Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
An accident, Rocket? Come on!
What? That's all it was.
It's your fault! If you hadn't fooled around
It is
on
his
that
fault.
ship,
You don't know.
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Stop trying to be smart.
that sure didn't sound like an apology.
Wait,
Nope.
we're still competing? Wait.
Imagine towing all this stuff by hand. Or by ship, technically.
Maybe they retrofit their Star Blasters with Hilton Force gravitational shovels.
Huh. Yeah, that would work.
Oh, I thought that was the landing.
Man! If that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't.
Oh.
Because we have to find a way through this thing. Mining ship's on the other side of that turbine, so we gotta find a way through.
Try not to jump on anything this time. Groot's not there to grab you if you...
Well, either shut up or help me figure out how these blades open. I'm gonna need a glob trophy after I beat you. If you're lucky, I'll let you polish
It says that it's not safe to stand near this? Oh my God.
There's a drone access tunnel. over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
We got a rocket.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our summer points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot's as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
Why is it rocking like that? Oh my god.
Someone's been practicing.
Come on, get out of here.
I barely noticed those.
Hard to believe all this destruction's because some ugly flarkin' bugs got uppity.
It was a little more complex than that.
Don't matter. We
Whoa.
should have thrown everything at the bug homeworld
I fell
and
again.
exterminated the flarkin'.
We did, but they surrendered.
That don't change my opinion on the matter. We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe. Hope he didn't get distracted.
Oh!
It wasn't me this time, I swear! I don't like this!
Mine.
One for me!
I'm gripping this thing with muscle.
Okay, he's hurt, I'm sure. Oh my god.
Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw that.
Great timing. How did you guys?
Good to see you two. You're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can. We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says hurry it up, Peter.
Assassin,
Incoming! Watch out! Hang on!
Yo. It's giving Tomb Raider. It's giving Tomb Raider. It's giving Tomb Raider. It's giving Tomb Raider chaos. It's giving Tomb Raider chaos.
Go! Keep running!
Stop walking around, man!
Really?
Well, this way!
Team Rocket! Did you make it?
Team Rocket.
All in one piece.
Got it. Meet you in a tick.
No rush. It's nice and cozy in here.
When did Rocket get a point?
In the dark.
I think I felt a panel. There's wiring in there. See if I can get the systems back on.
How long's this gonna take?
Come on. Larkin tensor joint. Just neat. Wiggle V. Okay, so life support's booted back up. What's it look like out there?
Oh, mother of
Wait,
space.
mine. I got it. Oh.
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
What the hell? Hi, Siren. Welcome in.
Well, that's concerning.
That's concerning, isn't it? Yo! What the fuck is that?
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Oh, cleaner bots.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it look angry. How are you?
Groot! You okay, buddy?
Grocery shopping or just general stuff?
Thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance.
Hold on. I didn't think that tabbing out would cause that. I want to test something. I'm trying to figure out how to not test. Testing. I thought so. Testing. Just audio being picked up for stream. Don't worry about that. But I was referring to. I was recording like an like a raw version of the game. I noticed that my capture card stopped working. Thus meaning, I think. Well. Oops. Oh well. But you went to the butcher specifically? Alright.
We're totally alright. It just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive.
Thanks for resubbing.
Bad about releasing it.
Quill took a pot shot at this massive worm nest. Chunk of something fell off and the big floaty creature came out of it. That's all.
It's been 7 months. You've total of 7 months. I appreciate it. I appreciate all 7 months of your cash monies.
What do you mean, what kind of mining ship? A mining ship. Cut rock, extract resources.
I appreciate you being in this community, even when you're not sub, because you've been just like generally part of the community for longer. So.
Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way, but we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
Was it a prime? Ooh, I actually really like the prime because that means you're just that's just like support that you didn't have to go out of your pocket to spend.
There ain't nothing spooky. It's an old ship.
Which also helps me because like I'm at 7 out of 10 subs. Yes.
All right, you made your point.
I'm trying to rebuild that sub goal. When you stop streaming, they don't talk about how hard the drop off is.
There might be something behind the big unit over here.
Large obstruction requires cooperative effort to move. All right, let's do it. They really don't.
Hey, you guys get the Milano
Wait.
parked somewhere safe? Guys?
Maybe they got tired of hearing
Oh, I
you
see.
yak.
This place gives me the creeps.
Look at this old beauty.
It's part of your trepidation,
A
to be
table.
honest. What do you mean?
This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part.
Alright, I wanna take a quick moment to figure out why the audio is not coming through anymore. I just probably gotta close out stream elements and reopen it. You love Commander Root, but you don't want to hang out with him again. Oh my god. I was thinking about nuking all my whole follower list. like I was gonna take it until like September to gauge who's actually part of the community. And I've actually been keeping track of like names of people who've been chatting with me. And like by September, like the people who I've chatted with, I'll just like avoid command rooting them, but like I think I want to like completely nuke my entire follower list in September. You said pretend that was a real person back in the day. Oh my god. Wait, the creator is a person though. So you're not wrong. Oh, you know why? Wait, hold on. I think I know why. Plug it here. Test. There we go. And then test. And then nice. Okay. Do you still hear me? Do you still hear me, Siren? But the bot is not. Okay, cool. So that only affects the capture card. So now I have like a completely raw recording of the game, and I can talk very freely about anything now because I can just edit dialogue, whatever. This is why I'm doing it, so I can talk more freely.
Now you're talking. If only we
I got frustrated about having like to censor myself when like cutscenes or something happen. I'm like, I can just cut it out. I can just find footage of me not talking. I can just make footage of me not talking while I'm making footage of me talking. Because then it just makes streaming hard when I have to like censor myself. Have you played this game before?
And it's done.
When you said Commander Root, I thought you were talking about Groot at first. I was like, what?
One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh.
Attract enemy drops from up to 15 meters away. Negate cooldown period due to element guns overheating. These are good perks. You have not. Are you familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy? Besides Marvel Rivals. Here's a little buddy Groot and Star-Lord's annoying ass. And Groot has like a little shoulder thing.
Green team better be showing up soon. I am Groot. You didn't see them? Come on, Quill. Put them pea shooters to good use.
You're familiar with the films, not the comics. Okay. I am familiar with just the movies. I want to read the comics, but I haven't given the chance. I haven't given myself the chance for that yet.
Why'd I even bother upgrading those things if you aren't gonna use them?
I want to know if I like the scene better. Oh, you know what? To make me like it better, I probably would. Marvel Rivals. Oh, you can't see the scene. Okay, so we gotta actually plug it in. There we go.
I could really use a flarkin' drink right now.
So where this takes place, this storyline takes place.
Get a weird vibe off this place. Maybe it's haunted.
Haunted with what?
You know, ghosts.
Oh,
This is a year after they've met.
Don't tell me you're one of those.
What?
That's one stubborn bunch.
What's it called
of
again?
dwarf. Try
Regenerating
that
matter.
cooldown I installed, so
Men's
you can
and
keep pelting it.
unless fully destroyed. Okay. You like Rivals because you like the MCU. You like the MCU because you attach yourself to a specific niche. This thing does not break. You gotta. Okay.
You gotta time it just right to overcharge the base coolant.
So then, can you do it? Oh, I forgot how to activate it. No, you can't. It won't let me because it's not a valid place to ask for help. He has bombs. You could. I thought you could just throw one of those.
Oh yeah, I've seen Quill get lost right
Yeah.
in the bathroom on the
Oh! I was just looking at chat. Siren! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm putting a stream marker there because that was funny. A funny moment. Sorry, it's fine. I'm just like... Wait, I was agreeing with what you were saying. Yeah, I was agreeing with what you were saying. That's how I feel about Fantastic Four. I'm very familiar with Fantastic Four because like, but I haven't read their comics en masse. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get out of there. I'm all distracted. That's funny. Okay, this is the repair bench. We did some repairs. We gotta figure out how to get through there. Can we... I might die here. Bye! Okay, you can't go that way. Your favorite Marvel Rivals character is Firebird because she's a Latina superhero. You'll always be mad about her non-superhero name. What's her non-superhero name?
You wrote on what thing? What? You're telling me you just surfed it over?
It was something super kind of racist. Super kind of racist. Oh my god. There's no kind of racist either. You are. I thought I could get up there. Alright, let's use our visor because this is... So we came from the... No, we didn't come from... I'd have found that before. Bonita Juarez, those, oh my god, they named her Pretty. Oh my god, you'll never not be mad about it. I mean, definitely could have been other names that they. Jesus Christ, they just needed a Spanish word that they thought could be a name, but isn't a name because it's the word. Wait, unless there are people who actually name this Bonita. Install the last dumper. Where? Oh my god, here? Firing repeatedly causes overheating. Upon overheating, green zones appear on the cooldown gauge. Press. Okay. What? That's it. Oh, I missed it.
Oh yeah! Woo! Nailed it! And thanks for the upgrade.
Perfectly safe, right?
I don't trust your definition of safe.
Oh my god. Definitely not safe. What?
It's a
Whoa.
little wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
Bro.
Well, Scott.
Ew, what is that?
This place is crawling with ugly. Guys, I'm not alone down here. Holy crap! The most punchable thing I've ever seen.
Alright, some things are. Ah!
Right in the face. Thing.
Some things are more vulnerable to melee damage, apparently.
A weird bunch of stuff to mine.
Yo, look at the
I
walls.
don't know, weird cubey hunks of rock or metal.
This reminds me of Control. Have you played Control, Siren? Oh my lord. It could have been worse. The name for Bonita. Oh my god. Axa. Control? With Jesse Faden.
Peter Quill, I have located some old equipment, but I do not see you.
This whole place is old equipment.
Does not narrow my search.
The game Control, yeah. Have you played it? You always wanted to. I have it free on my Epic Games account from a couple years ago.
Have any luck?
It is not a question of luck.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax? Drax?
Hey, you want to use your cons and you're gonna string your lungs
Ooh, I
out?
missed it. Hold on, I gotta practice that. You can break that over there. Ah, and then I miss. Ah, be for real. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's a nice length of
Wonder if
length
Rocket
of a
knows what
game.
this is.
Whoa. Looks like a drone. A spinal control unit. Oh my god, what? Maybe they'll give it out for free for holiday season. They seem to do that every year. And then Control gets new fans for the holiday season. I feel like people play it around then because they get it for free. Surely I can't break this. Okay, I thought I could break the glass. Why would I need to? Yo, these creatures are wild looking. Am I alone? I'm alone. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not getting near me. Some enemies have a stagger bar, making them much more resistant to damage. Yo, I can't. I've got to get this right. We're probably gonna die. Ah!
Peter Quill, hide behind me. I will protect you.
Nobody's hiding.
Guardians mode 3 for Drax. Press 3 or use. Again.
Do your thing, Drax.
Go Drax. Drax is a durable brawler, able to take on many enemies at once. He specializes in staggering enemies, impervious to regular attacks. His basic ability to destroy deals light damage and heavy stagger.
We shall make this fall permanent. We make a fine duo, Peter Quill.
You stab him, I zap him.
coming. Ugh.
Moves no more.
There's another one. No way. That's that's what she said. Yo. Come on, Gamora. Oh, she's fast. Deadly strike.
This is how it's done. Next time, get a thicker shell.
Gamora is a skilled assassin who swiftly eliminates targets. She delivers quick, high damage attacks. Her basic ability, Deadly Strike, deals heavy damage to a single enemy.
You greenies found Quill yet?
Found and saved.
Hey,
Go on ahead then. We'll catch up. Just making a pit stop.
I parked the Milano near the last thumper spot. We'll head that way and keep an eye out for you.
Lucky.
how's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possibility. Maybe try something else. I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Drax.
At least he called me nimble.
Was not intended as a compliment.
If we can get this thing down, it should give us the extra height we need.
Oh. Can I get up there? Nah. I just got shooted down from over here, I guess. Oh no, that's not quite what I needed. Why is it not letting it's telling me to locate an object. I find the object, but then it doesn't let Oh.
See that fancy footwork, Gamora?
Okay.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Behold the might of a Katathian warrior!
Like over
Here's
here?
good.
I am on my way.
Yo! I didn't know he was that strong. That's crazy.
Remember this moment should you ever think of crossing me, assassin.
I'll remember how slowly you moved.
All right, Rocket. We're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. It ain't stealing if it's abandoned. Wait. Oh, Flark.
Rocket.
Not now, Quill.
I was wondering what was in there. Oh! Fall damage is a thing, Siren. Fall damage is a thing. Oh no.
Perhaps he has located.
Oh, we're gonna
our
die
monsters.
lots.
even
Oh,
know
we're
where
gonna
it
die
is.
lots.
The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague.
This
it
is
was
when future editing Danny would like cue a montage of me fall damaging.
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing. My little Camaria and her mother Hovat were two of the strongest people who ever lived.
Maybe we would have gotten along.
I bet it's something cute. Women dig the cute stuff, right?
Yes. All women in the entire universe get weak in the knees when they see something fluffy.
Lady Hellbender is an exceptional female. She would desire only the most worthy of pets.
You've never seen a baby otter playing with its hands.
I cannot
A
refute.
baby otter playing his hands with. This is like post-war, post-war
I cannot refute
between the
this.
Chitauri, these people, from the ship. Honestly, fall damage in games kills me, especially in Soulsborne games.
Big mining ships before, but
Biggest
I
method
don't
of,
remember ever
biggest
seeing a
cause of death for
starfighter
me.
in the war.
Thanos ordered his invaders to raise most of our fleets and demolish our factories before we could respond.
Upgrades available. Not for him. Not for her. Not for him. Not for him. Not for him. But for who then? Oh, is it for perks? I have components. Avoid falling prone by dashing when hit with a knockdown blow. That sounds lovely. But also I want a tactical scan. That's 400, dang. That's 400. Well, I have 400. Am I not able to do this here?
Sure.
Oh, you know what? It happened at the table.
Actually,
At
I
that
did.
upgrade table. Never mind.
I had nothing to do with what happened to your people.
But you were familiar with this tactic.
Yes.
Of course you were.
Whoa. Can I make it up there? I don't think I can make it up there. Hold on.
There is a distinct sensation.
I think I can.
This wreck.
Hold on.
Catathians call it the Shadow's Gaze.
What if we take a running
Now that
start?
you mention it, I have felt like I was being watched.
Perhaps our prey is stalking us. I say, come.
Oh.
Ever see the remains of a planet after one of these things mined it?
They mined whole planets?
Everybody needed war resources as fast as possible. Many systems out there are now just scattered debris.
Were those systems uninhabited?
Depends on who's doing the drilling.
I'm scared. Is there a softer way of getting down?
You guys notice anything
Okay.
weird about this place?
You mean besides the comms going dead for no reason?
There was a reason. You collided with that column of scrap.
You what?
I was dodging a hailstorm of flaming debris. And the comms went out before that.
That's the way he just screamed. You what? Oh my god. Are we having connection issues? Apparently so. Hello? You're still here? Yup. Apparently having connection issues. The weather cleared off. I'm surprised. Oh, wait. We'll take a moment. We'll take a break anyways, because I need to... I've got a package. BRB. Back to working. This is what I got it. Siren. I love lemon drops. My soul needs them. I try to avoid cough drops that are lemon because I'll just eat them as candy. And back to it. You've been so out of touch, touch.
This place, I don't know.
Yes, lemon desserts.
Too quiet.
Give me a
Like
lemon,
a church.
a lemon
They're
pie.
not mutually exclusive.
Which I'm told. What the fuck you mean? What? Excuse me? I guess we're still having connection issues. I don't know. It feels framey or laggy or something like that.
Sustenance, no doubt.
Maybe the ship's engines are still vibrating after all these cycles.
Or they draw sustenance from something that is leaking.
Radiation could explain our problems.
Perhaps they are scavenging old food stores for sustenance.
Hungry, Drax?
Yes.
Apparently only old people like lemon desserts. What? That is not true. So stream is lagging. Let's see. I don't know what to do. You know what I could do? Restart my router. That's something I usually do when the weather's been crazy, like been fickle and crazy. It looks like it's like honestly better than connection. You got clocked for old when you told someone you liked lemon. Oh my god. Yeah, I can restart my stream and then we can switch to Dead by Daylight for the day. Because I played this game for like 2.5 hours. I only can really handle like a 2.5 hours segment of like edits to do. Easiest one is 3 hours or less. It's like stream quality's good now. I don't trust you, lying ass bitch. Is this a valid stopping point?
Once we deliver her prize,
It says stream quality is good, but I still am lagging.
They say
I'm gonna save the game real quick. Oh, okay, saved. Close the game out. I think once you get into the game, it lags. Yeah, what the hell? But in menus is better. I just noticed that. Yo, I just opened Marvel Rivals. Be for real right now. Cause I was trying to type Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the full name of the game. I can't play Rivals until I'm caught up with my edits. Unless I turn my gold grind into just my platinum grind. My platinum onward grind. Which actually is more valid than gold grind because gold's just gold. Alright, let's figure out what in my settings I changed to make my graphics quality work bad. Because it wasn't doing this before. Hey Rocky, welcome in. We're discovering that whatever graphic setting I chose is affecting stream. Making me my stream lag out of it, I guess. We're gonna go in real quick and see what's up. Siren meet Rocky, Rocky meet. Let's see. Settings. Graphics. The only thing I can think of that I did that's different. If I go back to display. Maybe like the NVIDIA oh, why is this on quality? Because I didn't have this on quality before. Let's just turn it off, honestly. It's just stream quality is good, but we're in the menu right now, so. Yeah, didn't I turn these down to medium? Why are these so high? I was like medium. No, okay, texture high, yeah. Medium. I said these to medium. I 100% did. And I set that to low. Alright, let's see what it's like when we go in. How are you doing today, Rocky? Okay.
Rocket. Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like.
It looks
The
fine.
info was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Nothing's... Yeah. It seems alright.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen will reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing. My little Camaria and her mother Hovat were two of the strongest people who ever lived.
With a name like Hellbender, Gamora's probably right. It's gotta be something scary.
Nightmarish. A proper apex predator.
Snarling and nasty. More teeth than all of us combined. Bat-like wings with razor tips. Probably spits poison or acid.
Whoa!
Poison.
I hope all these are
What was that noise?
yearn for a worthy challenge.
No, it looks pretty stable now. So I don't know, my settings got turned to high.
I don't know. It just feels too quiet.
That's strange.
Like a church.
Or a grave.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
Did we come down? I came down this way. See, I got thrown off because of what happened. I want to find a decent stopping point. So I remember this.
You guys notice anything weird about this place?
Whoa! Well, you got some timing. We got company.
Oh my god.
Is this from the last number? We haven't even placed it yet. This place is... They are far worried. We'll not be far behind. Let's just focus on not becoming food ourselves.
Wait, is Rocket down? Wait, what happened to them?
You're right. This isn't working. It's like we woke up the whole ship. Just hang in there.
Why is everyone down? Huddle?
Guys, huddle up.
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's fucking scary out there, Quill.
Clarknard's on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead.
This is kind of cute. Okay, this is cute.
Take him down.
This little huddle. Huddle succeeded. Huddles have 3 possible outcomes. You motivate a team by answering correctly. Both you and your guardians get a damage boost. Had you chosen Rom, only you would have gotten it. Win or lose, or say nothing, all guardians are resurrected.
Now's your chance, Gamora!
This won't hurt. This is more like it.
Told you we'd make a great team. Rocket, do your thing!
Payback time, Scotch
Yo, these things are scary.
Feel this?
Round him up, Groot! Yikes! I think these bugs touched a nerve!
He's open. Go to town on him, big guy.
Are they dead? Jeez, one more?
Glorious! Bring on our monster. I'm engorged with the thrum of battle.
Ooh, got an ability point.
Hear that?
Come on, last thumper spot is this way.
How do you know?
Oh, this is the tutorials. Got it.
My senses are fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
When in doubt, activate your visor.
On my display.
The Milano should be right on the other side of this door. It was open when I came through here.
Who says I tripped on something? Murder Mom probably closed the door behind me.
Excuse me?
Murder Mom? Oh my god. Hello?
We'll need a good staging spot for the last thumper. I'll know it when I see it.
Use local network to
Fine.
open.
Me and Groot were messing with some subsystems. I may have tripped something. I said I may have. Look, if it's got power to close, it's got power to open.
My blades are eager to meet this monster.
Remember, we take it alive. No accidents this time. I don't want a repeat of Yormont.
Yormont was not an accident. I simply did not agree that the Snark's mercenary deserved to live. Door, open!
It ain't voice activated, numbskull.
Your skull is as numb as mine, rodent. They do not possess nerves.
Will, would you put that visor to some use and find me an access point?
I'm trying. Oh.
He looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster. I thought you
That's annoying. I can't type out.
You're mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine.
Ow! Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke! That's the sound it's supposed to make!
What sound?
You can't hear that!
Hear what? Oh!
What the fuck is that?
Monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door, It works. Let's catch our monster. Hey, that thing's fast!
Don't let it get behind you. It could be poisonous.
Lady Hellbender will pay extra for this poisonous.
I think I might need to close some programs when I'm playing this game.
Maybe try calling it like a pet. Here, monster.
Environmental interference. I can't use
He's
this.
a good monster.
Bad creature.
Wow.
Come face your punishment.
I think it's playing with us.
A game we will win.
Somebody just grab it.
Vile things.
Just grab it.
Moving.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Are we even sure this is the right creature?
This is much better.
Skeptical.
It was all laggy before.
Does it look friendly? Looks like a monster to me.
I was expecting something bigger.
Size don't mean nothing.
What if I go in the dark?
Abomination. Perhaps you speak its language.
Ugly, smelly, it has more in common with you.
Nothing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Quill.
Okay, we gotta break these.
I don't think asking it to slow down is gonna help, Groot.
This beast is proving formidable.
That's good news, right? Means it's worth something.
What the hell? That looked like an ostrich.
It's got nowhere left to hide.
But it can still run. Gotta be some way to slow it down.
Groot?
Somebody kneecap that thing.
It's a llama.
What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
That's a llama.
It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
What the? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
All
That's
Enough
freaky.
with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
A Canty?
What
Duh.
his name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
It's one of those things that like attack the window.
Whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here now. Curse these volatile ruins. Drax, go!
Hold on to your butts, people.
Oh my god, they're making me drive this?
Use it.
That is the worst idea.
Focus on flying, Peter.
This is the worst idea.
This man a song.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Watch the ship.
I'm watching.
You ain't. Drax, what are you doing? I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Oh my god.
Someone give me a hand. Am I right?
How about one upside the head? Heads up!
We have debris incoming. Blow it away, Quill.
Time to thread the needle.
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through.
Peter!
You fear dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Don't you get goo on my ship.
My shit.
Oh, that's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of Sarduth.
Your hell is frozen?
Catathians do not like to be cold.
Try
Huh?
putting on a shirt.
See? He's so.
Groot says watch out.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Shoot, just shoot, just shoot. I'm just gonna shoot.
You want me to
Aquino, hi.
No, I've got this.
Clearly!
watch it?
Oh!
Killed Quill. There's still so much stuff I want to steal. We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button.
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added.
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter!
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
Whoa! Fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
We're Scott on all sides. We ain't gonna make it.
We'll make it. Maybe.
There's the exit!
See? Home stretch.
Oh my god.
Last breath!
I'm scared.
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people.
Yeah, I just started, I
Our
guess.
monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
It was fine up until like a minute ago or so.
Please don't be Novacore. Please don't be Novacore. Please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
I gotta figure out what programs not to be running while I'm playing this, I guess. Alright, it's Novacore. We should save, honestly.
Roll ship. Designation, Alice Hope.
Chapter 2, busted.
Did you say Hallis
Perfect
Hope?
place to save.
There's this thing I got.
Save. Oh, it already saved for us. Alright, so I'm gonna pause here, Kino. Actually, I was gonna end stream and come right back with some DVD. I just wanted to like a separate stream for single player games versus multiplayer games. So yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. I'll be back on Tuesday with this game. I'm gonna play this game on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sorry, Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm gonna play this game until we beat it. And but I'm gonna end stream, refill my tea, and just read and play DVD for the rest of today. I'm trying to do like 3-hour bits of this gameplay of this. So if you're watching this on YouTube, back on Thursday. Oh. So if you're watching this on YouTube, back on Thursday. Oh.